It gives us the ability to speak to all of our customers at once and bring that opinion into our decision making. And in fact, so the results are surprising. You know, what we assume is not always what we receive. So it's a really, really useful tool. And the output of that, the real benefit is that we're making the right decisions. And that's the important thing. We're not second guessing, we're making the right decisions, and we're making them quicker than we were before. And I think they're the two outputs that Yumpingo's given us the power to do. Previously, we would launch a menu. We would use staff, regular customers, and then sales data and other feedback tools, whether it's Google, TripAdvisor, or whatever, to get a sort of understanding of how that menu is working and the individual items. And like I was explaining, we like to, instead of just having our own strong opinions within the internal business and reacting to what the loudest voice says, and because we're not always there, because we're operating across the entire week, we're not always there, so it's hard to quantify those opinions as well. But what Yumpingo gives us the ability to do is, on a weekly basis, or in fact daily basis, in fact hourly basis, is understand the customer's opinion of those dishes. And the great thing about Yumpingo is that we can bring that decision making and create a voice within our meetings where we're assessing the dishes, whether that's the value, the quality, the pricing, and the dish itself from a taste point of view. It just gives sort of clarity to that live function. It gives us a great understanding of what's happening here and now, and empowers the team to make a great product. I think we have got away with a lot in previous times where we may not have got things right. We may not have utilized Yumpingo to its full capabilities because we were so busy. The profit was great. But in recent times where everything all at the same time has become difficult, and that I'm talking about going through the COVID period, where you're removing service essentially, you're grabbing what customers you can and saying, please come to us. And then after that, with the cost increases from utilities through to cost of sale to staff, etc., the light's been shone on everything. And therefore, there's so much that's changed within the business to make it work financially, or retain its position, should I say. And therefore, because there's so many variables, that's where without Yumpingo, it just wouldn't have worked.